Morning everyone, it's really windy and the hair's in my ugh, wait, never mind, try that again. Morning everyone, I don't know if I'm in shot, here we go, try that again. Morning everyone, welcome to a weekly vlog. 67 I want to say. It is Monday morning and I am going to get my Mickey memories. Just ignore the hair. Not looking forward to this. I've already seen a lot of people walking in. There is no queue and stuff. Let's go in and let's get my Mickey memories. Oh wow. Yep, okay, let's go in.
Ladies and gents, I'm always in the queue, but can you just stand at the side of the door so that the staff can get it when they come first? Please don't run on the miles because we don't want anybody hurt. You get the tickets when you get to the store. Yeah, just hold on forward. You get the tickets. The woman that was right there.
Just tell me 5 minutes. What's the most common?
I'll ask one to tell you the manager and we arranged it. It was arranged the other day.
So I will out round at 8 o'clock. I did a security guard. The security guard told me it's not to go round at 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
well, the information he's giving you, he obviously...
So will security be escorted to stop people from being a stampede?
This lady saying nobody's allowed to run. You've got to walk around the packet. I can't see it to everybody.
Oh, this is
So
bad.
basically,
Everybody's saying something different.
I would just run. Well, that's it. If one person starts running, everybody will. Because
We're all going to hold hands.
Convenient, is
We're
it?
being evacuated now.
Purpose, huh?
Put the alarm off. Oh, come off it. We're being escorted round to the store. Officially. Big line behind us.
Sarah, you're behind us.
Yeah. Wow, this car's warm. Ignore this. Lord. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 20 to 12. Oh, it's 20 to 12. Right, I'm gonna have to open the car door a little bit because I'm absolutely boiling. I think I'm on a slant. I'm sorry. I've tried to fix it to place quite a few times. It's not having it, so there we go. Okay, hello. Basically, I don't know how much of that you guys managed to make out because I didn't like putting the camera in people's face. Like, you know, it was basically, I got there like I normally do at the time. I actually went a little bit earlier than I normally do just because I was worried about this month. Like, we were told they weren't handing the tickets out and that we wouldn't be allowed in till 8:30. So obviously we were told that the mall would not be open till 8:30. Like, there was no way we would be able to be allowed to get into queue. So like I said we should form our own queue and then be taken in a queue at 8:30 into the mall, and the store opens at 9. So yeah, that's what I was told. The mall opens at 8:30. You won't be allowed in, blah blah blah. You won't be handed the tickets. So that's what I told everyone on Instagram. So then it's up to you when you want to get there, like how early you want to get there. Like, if we're not allowed in, like I had no idea if we'd be allowed to queue. I had no idea if there'd just be people at different doors, if there was any point in getting there early, because is everyone just going to run in from all the entrances at 8:30? Like, you know, it's up to you, sort of thing. Like, I'm only saying this because basically I had a few people messaging me saying, you know, if you're not allowed into 8:30, why are you there at 6? And it's like, well, because I really want this plush. For all I know, I could get there and they could have a system. They've decided to do a system, or they could see how crazy it is and they start putting people in a queue. Like, I'm a dedicated Disney fan. I like to collect things, so I'm gonna get there as early as I can to make sure I get one. It's up to you when you get there. All I know is that we're not allowed in, we're not getting tickets till 8:30, which was the case. So anyway, basically, we got there, well I got there, and where we normally queue, nobody was there. So I was like, right, okay. And I went down the escalators and everything, and everybody was stood at the blue entrance outside. We'll just stand in the entrance because it was a bit chilly. And if they want us to go outside, we'll go outside because we're not in the mall, like, we're at the door. So anyway, we were stood there for a bit. There was only about, this was at like I can't remember, 6 o'clock did I speak to you this morning? 10 to 6? I was there earlier than I normally am. It was about 7 people ahead of me at that time. So we stood there about 15 minutes. So it was like just after 6 o'clock. Sorry, my hair's really bugging me. And I said, we were told that there was going to be security here. So why don't I just walk around the Disney store and just ask, is there any more updates? Where should we stand? Is there going to be security? Blah, blah, blah. So me and a girl called Louise, who I just met today, because she normally queues it. Oh no, she was here last month, but I don't think I got a chance to speak to her. But this month, I was walking in and she was walking at the same time, so she was lovely. She was queuing with our normal little group. So anyway, yeah, me and Louise went round. Well, it was weird. We went round and there was people queuing outside the Disney store, and I was like, hang on, there's people queuing at the Blue Mall and have been for the last half an hour, and there's people queuing outside the Disney store, and we were told we weren't allowed to do that. And there was cast members stacking the shelves, so why weren't they telling these people who were queuing, you're not allowed to queue? So I knocked on the shutters, and about 5 minutes later somebody came, well maybe not that long, the manager came out. I said, are we allowed to queue here because there's people queuing here? And I said to the people, like, I don't want to tell you what to do, but you're not, as far as I know, you're not allowed to queue here. And I was like, I'll ask this manager guy and we'll sort it out. You know, I was nice about it. And then yeah, he was like, yeah, you're not allowed to queue there, and you just have to go around to the Blue Mall. And to be honest, he was a bit abrupt. He was obviously just kind of, I feel like he could have handled the situation better at this point. He was a little bit abrupt. I said, you know, so if these guys are not allowed to queue here, then why have they been queuing here for the last 20 minutes? Everybody keeps saying different things. It was just very disorganised, if I'm honest. So anyway, he was like, you're not allowed to queue there. And I was like, should we all go back around to the Blue Mall? Because there's a queue of people at the Blue Mall waiting to hear what I'm going to come back with the info from you. And he was like, yes, go around to the Blue Mall. And I was like, okay, so when is the security coming round? Because we were told, like quite a lot of us have been told this from Metro Centre staff, Metro Centre Disney staff, will there be a security person come around? And then he honestly just drew a blank, and he was a bit confrontational about it. He was like, no, there's no security coming around. Like, who told you this? Like, I haven't told you that. And I was like, no, but the manager on Saturday told me. Like, I was trying to be nice, and he just wasn't giving me the cast member experience, if I'm honest. He was a bit rude. He was obviously just stressed about the situation, which is fair enough because it was already clearly disorganised. But he was like, you'll have to go around to the Blue Mall. As far as I know, there's no security coming around. There's nobody coming at 8:30 to walk you around to like the Disney store, which we were told. And yeah, so I was like, okay guys, coming round to the Blue with me and I'll take you around to where we formed our own queue. That's what I said when I got there. They weren't in a queue, they were just stood outside, and I was like, let's form our own queue and sort this out now before more people start arriving. So we went back round and they were quite happy they joined the queue. And the people who were in the queue were quite happy as well. They were like, oh, we've only been here 5 minutes, like some of them at the end, so you go in front of us. Like, everybody was very amicable. We're like, well, we're just trying to keep it, you know, amicable ourselves, to be honest, because we weren't really getting that much information. I think that's when I recorded a bit of footage and there was a bit of arguing going on, to be honest. Security were a bit kind of like, no, you're not allowed in, you're not allowed the tickets. Oh, it was a bit disorganised. Everybody started ringing up customer services, people were ringing up Disney Store, like nobody knew what was happening. One security person would come out and say you're going in at 8. One security person came out and said that someone's coming from Disney Store now to hand out the tickets. That never happened. And then the next security person said, no, you're not allowed to do that, you're not allowed in until 8:30. I got escorted to the toilet. I was desperate and I was like, I am sorry, but you are going to have to let me in to pee at about 7:45. Honestly, it was so stressful. Like, we were all trying to like get them online because we didn't know if there was people at the other entrances. The security were telling us that it's not their job to manage the other entrances, and I was like, well, are you guys telling people who go in the mall to come round to the Blue and get in the queue? And they were like, no. But then other security was saying, yes, there's nobody at the other entrances, we're keeping an eye on it, we're sending everyone here. Everybody was saying different things. We could see people hiding in the mall and we were having to say to security, they're hiding, that's not fair, get them in the queue. Like, honestly, it was crazy. People at the back of the queue that had managed to form were saying that they were going to run when they opened the doors, which wasn't fair because everyone at the front was getting on quite well. We all know each other, we've been doing it a few months. The people from the Newcastle store were all there. There was a lot of people from Newcastle. They were all saying, like, basically the front to the middle of the queue, we were all being really amicable, and we were like, you know, we're not going to push, we're going to stay in line. We were all joking on, saying we'll all hold hands, we'll all walk around. But the people at the back of the queue were saying, no, that's not fair, we're gonna run if they open them doors. you know, we're gonna run. Suddenly the security seemed to perk up and they came out and they were really nice and they were like, we're gonna take you around at 8:20 if you promise not to run. And it was like, hang on, 1 minute you're telling us that. It was weird, they were saying that Disney Store hadn't paid for security and normally they do, or we weren't allowed in because the cleaners hadn't been paid. Oh, honestly, some of the things that were coming from all the different staff members, like, I don't want to get anyone in trouble because at the end of the day it actually worked out really fine. I'm just giving an honest opinion of what happened on the day. This is just what happened. Like, I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble, I'm not like naming anybody. But anyway, we came to it. It came at 8:20 and she came round, the security lady. She had been a bit abrupt before. I think that's when I was doing a bit of recording, but then she came. No, actually she didn't come back around. She came round and she was like, I'll take you round at 20:20. And someone came round and he was like, right, I'm going to take you in, stay in line, do not run. Is my lights on? No. And I was like, the back of the queue's going to run, but I think that a security guy went to the back of the queue and stopped people from doing that. And he walked us round and it worked. And then we got to the Disney Store, still in the queue, and they came out at 8:30 and they handed out the tickets. And everybody got a ticket. There was enough plushes, and at 8:45 there was still 8:45. So if you had showed up at 8:30, or if you'd gone in the other entrances if you didn't know to go to the Blue Mall, because a lot of people didn't know that, yeah, when we got around Disney Store there was no queue. They had directed everybody to the Blue Mall as far as we know, or people had found out from other people. And there was actually still one plush ticket left at I think 8:45, 8:50. So it actually went really well, and if you'd showed up at 8:30 you would have been fine. So yeah, it worked out fine. I was speaking to the manager afterwards. He was called Terry, and he'd calmed down a bit, bless him, and he was like, it all went well, didn't it? And I was like, yeah, it did. I just think it could have been handled a little better initially. Like, it was very stressful. Nobody knew what was happening. We were worrying people were going to run around from other things. I realise I'm talking for a long time, so I'm going to hurry up. She said, so next month, Aya's going to put on all the entrances, go to the Blue Mall, and Aya's going to tell people from now on, go to the Blue Mall, and then we will just queue at the Blue Mall. We will be walked around in an orderly fashion, and then we will be given our tickets. I'm fine with that. And he was like, no, we won't be putting signs up on all the other doors, but we'll just try and handle it like we did this time, and from now on let people know to go to the Blue Mall. Basically, if you want to go to the Metro Centre, you are not allowed in till 8:30. You can get there before 8:30, but you will be stood outside, and it's cold, and it's only going to get colder, well, after like September, August, it's only going to get colder. Like, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, don't worry though if you have a school run to do or whatever. Like, there was still one ticket left at 8:45. I can't say that's going to be the case for next month. You know, it depends who wants what plushes, who shows up, how many plushes they get in, that sort of thing. I did think it was handled alright in the end. I think we all know how it works now. You're going to have to get there before 9 and get into a queue if you want one. So that's up to you when you get there. To be honest, I felt a lot of pressure with this whole thing myself, because I had a lot of people depending on me for information, which is absolutely great. All I knew was Blue Mall, not allowed in before 8:30, no tickets. Do you know what I mean? But I've been getting here every month early anyway, so that's what I decided to do. I was just a bit upset that I felt like maybe have I let you down, have I not given you the right information? But it's like, I just told everybody what I was told, and I just wanted to make sure that I have to keep a neutral kind of thing. Like, I can't tell everybody get there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, that's up to you when you want to get there. I just told everybody what I was told by Metro Centre and Disney Store. 8:30 Blue Mall, which is the case. It's just if you want to get there. Anyway, you get it. I'm not going to keep going on, but I managed to get them, so we'll have a look at them when I get home. I got a few things in the sale. When I say a few things, like 2 things. So I got 2 things in the sale, and yeah, that was it. I went into HMV, which is next door, and I got, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm meant to get it on Saturday, but me and Matthew, were we at Metro on Saturday or Monday? I feel like me and Matthew came to Metro on Saturday. Anyway, I meant to get it on Saturday, but we ran out of time. Christina Aguilera! New album, Liberation. I am super excited. 6 years. I remember buying Lotus 6 years ago. I can't believe it's been 6 years. So this was released on Friday. I love all the songs she's released. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I've got it. Oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on. That's all I bought, by the way. A couple of things in Disney Store and then this, and I went to Pret because I was absolutely knackered and I needed to sit down. I'm knackered, and I'm going to go around to IKEA as weird as this may sound, but I can't actually say because basically it's Matthew's birthday on Wednesday. By the time he sees this, he'll have already had his present. So I'm going around to IKEA to get Matthew this like 6-pot herb stand thing, because he grows herbs and things and he likes doing the garden, bless him. Anyway, time's getting on and that was a really long explanation. I've been talking for 20 minutes, what am I like? So I'm going to put the CD in, have a boogie, get round to IKEA, get round to my nana's and then get home and edit the weekly vlog. So yeah, well done Disney Store and Metro Centre for getting it organised in the end. But I'll be honest, I'm still worried about next month. I just hope they get the word out about going to the Blue Mall and that they check all the entrances again and everybody just queues at the Blue Mall and doesn't run round at 8:30 like this month, like they didn't this month. And I hope it goes as smoothly next month, or smoother next month, right from the start. But I got my plush, so I can't complain. I'm very happy. So right, let's go. I'm back. Lord, I'm tired. Oh Lord, I'm so tired. It is 24 minutes past 2. Oh wow. I didn't actually go to my nana's because I just didn't have time. I was supposed to get Matthew a herb, I think I said like a herb kind of planter 2-story thing. Anyway, I ended up getting him this. Can you see that? Oh, there we go, this plant thing. Ended up getting this. And when we go to IKEA, he always looks at like the tree things and stuff, so I still need to get him some things on Wednesday morning. Like I need to figure out what I'm making him for food and stuff. And then I got some a banner and some balloons, so don't know how I'm going to blow the balloons up though, because I cannot blow balloons up to save my life, which is like not good, because like I'm like I have adult capacity lungs, I guess, but I just can't blow them up. 3 packages came while I was out, which is typical. It's like, oh, you know what it is. Something wrong with my editing system, and when I went onto it the other day to see if it was still doing it, it was still doing it. So I'm not looking forward to this. So hopefully it won't take too long, because it was only a few days worth of weekly vlog last week, obviously, because I was, you know, you guys know the situation with the rabbit. Like obviously I'm still upset, but I'm trying to like get back into vlogging. So anyway, I'm going to go and do the weekly vlog, and if I don't get back to you, I do apologise. And I'm also going to go and try and get this package, so wish me luck and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Morning everyone, it is now Tuesday. Wow, that was hard. Oh, I have a bit of a headache today, but I kind of knew I would get one because, hang on, I had a bit of a lie-in because I've just been so busy the last few days. I'm absolutely knackered, like I feel drained today. Like my voice is even like, ugh. Basically, you know, between going to the cinema on Saturday, which was like, I don't even know why I'm wondering. Like, obviously we were out till like 12 and then we got up early on the Saturday for the car boot, sorry, Sunday on the car boot sale. Out all day at the car boot sale, and then got up early again yesterday. And then queuing, standing for hours for Mickey, and then I was out all day, and honestly I'm just absolutely wiped. So I needed a lie-in today, and lie-ins tend to give me headaches, so I knew I'd get a headache because I knew I needed a lie-in. I'm going to sit down because I'm pretty tired. So this is the absolute state of Sarah today. Don't even know what's going on, but never mind, you guys are used to it. So yeah, today the plan is, because basically tomorrow is Matthew's birthday, so we are not doing anything tomorrow. Like, we're not going out for his birthday tomorrow because he's got work the next day. He's actually on a 7-day week this week, which is kind of sucky because he just did that like 2 weeks ago. And normally he doesn't have to do them like this often, like between, so a bit annoying. But it does mean he's off next Monday and Tuesday, which obviously most people are working Mondays and Tuesdays, so we'll go out for his birthday next week and then it'll be quieter. And it means that I'll edit the weekly vlog on the Sunday. So Matthew's the type of person that never asks for anything for his birthday. I can't remember. Yeah, I said this yesterday. I already told you it was his birthday. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm half asleep. Okay, never mind. So the plan today is to tidy and finally unpack from London. Honestly, I still haven't unpacked. I need to get a bit of a wiggle on. It's nearly 1 o'clock. I've just been kind of having a bit of a chill out morning. Like my head and stuff, like, oh, I just needed a few hours. I'd kind of like to have a few more hours doing not much, but I'll just take it easy because I need to get some stuff done. And then I'm going to tidy as much as I can because tomorrow is Matthew's birthday, and the plan is I will make him a very nice dinner. Like, I'm going to try and do like at least 2 courses. He says he's not that fussed on having like a starter, so maybe I'll just do like an appetizer. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm making yet. Basically, we're just going to stay in because he'll be at work all day and then he's got work the next day. So I think I've already said all of this. I'm so sorry. So yeah, basically that's the plan today. I'm going to tidy, sort everything out from companies, pack away my London stuff, and just get ready so that all I have to do tomorrow is go to Asda, get all the stuff to make whatever it is I'm going to make and a cake, which I need to do, which I'll look up in the morning, like what I'm going to make, and then go and get the ingredients. I'm going to start tidying and getting on with things and getting organised. Okay, so I just remembered that I didn't show you this cup thing. Just ignore the recycling, I need to take it out. But I'll show you it, hang on. So yeah, this was the black one that used to be in the sitting room, the bookshelf, and I think it was while I wasn't recording. Well, I think I was recording when it was first getting done. Like, this one took a while because it was black. It needed sanding. Oh, it just took ages, this one. Like, Matthew, bless him, it was just covered in sand for days doing this one. So anyway, the outside is mint. The middle thing is mint as well. And then it's like purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. So that is it all the way down. So this is now where the mugs go, because they were like on here, so that obviously looks a lot better just with them on. And some of them I noticed were literally just starting to fade. Like, we had trays on the window to stop the sun getting on them, but there was that many, the sun was still getting on some. We just managed to get this done in time because I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, my cups are going to fade, like sitting in the sun. So not all the cups are on here because there's 2 need washed and I'm using 1 a day. So it's pretty much all of them though. But yeah, so this is my cups. So this is my favourite cups collection. It was 2 years ago, I want to say. The new Princess Cup collection is due out any day. I cannot wait for it because I didn't like the last one. I didn't get any of the last ones. The white ones with like the torsos. These are my all-time favourite cup collection, like Princess Cup collection. Like, I love them. So yeah, I didn't get Snow White though because she was red and I just felt like it kind of ruined the pastel theme. So that is them ones. That's the top shelf. This is my Mickey Memories. I'm currently using June today. Hang on, where is it? Here it is. Woo! So I'll just put that there to show you. It does have a bit of tea in it. But basically, that is June's there. So it's got peace on the back. And then it's got love there, and it's just green inside, and it's green. So that is... Oh, I'm trying not to scratch January. But that is all 6 so far. Very chuffed. Still worship that one though. Like, I don't know what it is about the February one, I just love it. And that one's obviously cute. I love them all. I do still think March is my least favourite, which a lot of people are surprised by because it's one of the most colourful, but that's that shelf. This is kind of the princess kind of random shelf, so I've got like them 2 back there. I didn't get the rest of the collection. Truth be told, I don't really use them, they're too small, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get any more of them. This one I bought yesterday, so this collection has now gone on offer, which these used to be a Disney World exclusive, so I thought I'd never ever get any of them. So then when they came over here I was so excited, but they're like £18 for like bleh, the £18 full price. So I only ever bought that one, which is like probably one of my favourite cups all time. Kind of really want Ariel, but she wasn't in store yesterday, and a lot of the villain ones had sold out as well. It's got a little bit of watering because I used it yesterday, so I'm just trying to like not stain the bottom. So I got Cinderella because she had like little things encrusted on her as well. Oh, I don't know if you can see it properly. There we go. So yeah, I got Cinderella just because she had like the little diamond things on, and Snow White. I thought they were the best ones, like for the price. Like, you're gonna get more out with them because the other ones were just plain. But yeah, I still really want Ariel. Like, this is my all-time, one of my favourite collections. Like, I would love the whole collection. I'd like evil, like the evil, like Queen of Hearts, not Evil Queen, Queen of Hearts. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I want Queen of Hearts. I would like Rapunzel. I'd like Belle. I hope they bring out next princess set these, but a little bit bigger maybe. And then with the princesses on, oh my god, like, I'm all for like ornate, and but it needs to be a good size. Like these, if these were bigger, I would have been all over that collection, but they're quite small. So anyway, princess shelf. We're just going through my shelves now. This one's kind of like a miscellaneous. That's kind of Beauty and the Beast, so I didn't want to put it on like the princess shelf. I did have a mini. She's over there now, like with pencils in, because if you've been watching a while, you'll know Matthew accidentally snapped off the handle, so she's now a pencil holder. So yeah, this is just kind of miscellaneous Disney. Just a couple of cups on there. This one should really be up there as well, but there's not much room. And this one I kind of wanted to make more kind of like, I don't know, like Star Wars and Marvels kind of. I don't know, I just wanted to put them there. And then this is my non-Disney collection, except the Christmas one there, which I've put down there at the back so that I can't see it. This sounds stupid. So then at Christmas I can get it out and it can be like, oh yay, like my Christmas cup. I know that sounds weird, but like I want it to be away. so that when Christmas comes it's a nice little like, oh here's my Christmas cup, because I didn't want to put it away in the garage with the rest of the Christmas decorations. So yeah, there's my 2 Christmas cups if you followed along with Vlogmas. My Little Pony and a unicorn. I think that's hilarious. It's like Christmas, Harry Potter and ponies. This needs washed, so my Alice in Wonderland, so it needs washed. Cath Kids in one, that'll go on this shelf, I think, yeah. Cinderella have to fit on there, and then obviously that one goes there. So I think that's all my cups. I mean, I do have some upstairs on display in my collection like shelves upstairs. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that because I realised when I look at all that recycling, I realised when I was editing the vlog the other day, I was like, that's in the background, and people might be like, when I was tidying on this, I don't even know what day, and then I was like, people might be like, oh, when did that get there? Like, because you guys know I keep you up to date with like everything, like I always vlog, but with me having a few days off, that's when this happened. So that's that. Although if you watch my Instagram stories, and I did put it all on there just because, like, you know, you can put that up. Yeah, never mind. It's not that I was like doing Instagram and not YouTube, it was just, it's easy to just quickly upload it to Instagram and put it straight there, whereas I was taking a break off the weekly vlog. I'm sure you'd understand, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, so my cup collection finally has its own shelves. I'm gonna do some tidying now. Kind of obsessed with this song from my new album. It's called Pipe. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, so I've tidied downstairs. I didn't time lapse it because I feel like it's just kind of repetitive, like, I don't know. I've done down here, so that's done. And now I think I'm just gonna make the dinner and chill because I still feel very fatigued from the last couple of days, and I've got a lot to do tomorrow. So I'm just going to chill and have a bit of a lazy night with Matthew, even though I know we're doing that tomorrow for his birthday, but I will kind of be serving a dinner and stuff. Like, I'm planning on bringing the little table in here with 2 chairs and making like a proper little dinner table like for his birthday, which we did for like Christmas 2 years ago, and we bring it in when we do barbecues or have people around. I don't even know if I've ever showed you this, but it's in the garage anyway. It's like a fold-away camping table, so. But anyway, let's go and get Mickey and put him up on my curtain rail in my bedroom. So I said we were going upstairs to put the Mickey up on the curtain rail, and that was about an hour ago. I can't move. Now that I've sat down, I'm absolutely knackered. So that was, I'm so tired. Matthew's gonna be home any minute, so I'm gonna make the dinner. And then I'm probably just gonna go to bed. Oh my god, I'm so tired. So yeah, we're gonna do all the Mickey and all the merchandise tomorrow, guys. But I'm gonna make the dinner now. But I'm so tired. Say hello, Matthew.
Hello.
Matthew's just got in from work, haven't you? And you've planted the rose bush for the bun. Oh, it'll be nice when it flowers. Yeah. Matthew just came in when I was making the dinner and said there's another bee to save. We saved one, was it last week? So Matthew's mixed up some sugar water and we're going to save the bee. He's a very dark bee.
See, last time he was on the ground. So I'm gonna go back.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have to put him on the ground because you can't put the sugar water next to him on the grass. Mr. B, we're trying to help you. We saved a bee last week.
Give me a high five.
High five, Mr. B.
High five.
High five.
Boop. This is the rose, we got the rabbit.
Oh yeah. Tranquility rose, is it? Why is he not drinking it?
He will. He wants another high five.
High five, Mr. B. How many patches did that take before he started drinking?
There we go.
Oh, Mr. B!
So last time he drank for maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then he just flew off.
He started cleaning himself and then he flew off.
Yeah, he was off. He was just like, because he was nearly dead, wasn't he?
Mm.
And then he was just full of life and off he went.
Well, I don't know what this guy's doing, but he's definitely better than he was. Maybe he's had a bit too much sugar.
Tell them what you're making us do then.
Sarah wants to learn...
No, Sarah doesn't want to learn the flossy dance.
The floss dance.
Sarah's on the sofa tired and Matthew decides that he wants to teach Sarah some flossy dance or something.
And then back again.
This is more complicated than I thought.
Yeah, and then through.
I don't like it.
No, that's it, you've got it.
Just concentrate so much.
You've got it. Right, let's see it.
Oh, why?
She's got it. That's it, you've got it.
I have to concentrate so much.
Keep going, you've got it, well done.
Who the heck made that up? It's ridiculous. And why is it called Flossie?
I don't know.
That's a pair of shoes, and it smell like strawberries.
Maybe it's just called the floss dance.
God. Can I go back to sitting on the sofa and watching Britney Spears?
Yes.
Good lord. That was like an explosion.
Yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. But I must be.
Breakfast is served. Okay guys, it's the next day. I am very sorry that I haven't gotten like said hello to you before now, but I am kind of running around like a lunatic, which I knew I would be. Basically it's Matthew's birthday, so I made him breakfast in bed, and then I'm still pretty tired and just a bit kind of lethargic and I don't know, not feeling great. So I had a bit of a lazy morning and then started panicking because I was like, oh my lord, I still have a lot to do for Matthew's birthday. So I have just made this cake. I went out to Asda and got some ingredients. It is a toffee caramel chocolate cake. It's completely vegan and it's got like popcorn on top and stuff, and I made the slabs of caramel. So I made like runny caramel and drizzled it. I made like hard caramel, and it's like in with the popcorn as well, and then there's runny caramel on top. There's also like caramel drizzled down the sides. This is caramel butter icing, and then the sponge cake is chocolate, so it's, and then there's a layer of buttercream in the middle. I'm sorry I didn't film before now, but I really just had to get on with it. I had no idea how long it would take, and I'm very impressed with myself. Like, look at that caramel, like look at this hard caramel here, like I am so impressed. It's dribbling a little bit and just a bit kind of messy because I had to rush it, so it was still a little bit warm, so it's kind of melting a bit. So I'm gonna get a fresh clean plate and then put it in the fridge and then leave it. And the next thing I have to do is, oh, so you can see like the caramel bits that I made here, so like that's actual like caramel. Like, I've never made it before, like I'm so impressed with myself. So, and it tastes really nice as well. So Matthew actually made a chocolate cake last night for his birthday because he had to take one into the, I'm not putting the camera on my face because I'm an absolute red sweaty mess, but anyway, so yeah, Matthew made a cake last night. Oh lord, I didn't want to say to him, but I'm making you a cake, but he needed to take a cake into work. Like that's how it works at his work, you take your own birthday cake in, and he had to take his own in, and so obviously we don't eat dairy or eggs, so we can't buy them, so we have to make cakes. So yeah, he made a cake and I was like, oh no, I've just done all the tidying so that I can just make the cake tomorrow. So yeah, I had to tidy before I even did this again, and then look at the mess I've made. And this is just the cake. I still need to make, I'm making him dinner. So I've got an appetite, like a starter appetizer, and then I've got, this is the dessert. And then, but I still need to make the dinner I'm making from scratch. I call it gnocchi, but it's gnocchi. So I'm making tofu gnocchi with like homemade pesto and everything. And it's going to take ages, and it's 3:15. So he will be home in 2 hours. So I still need to make all that, and I need to tidy up again, and I kind of want to get ready instead of just being a scruff in my pyjamas, and I'm going to set up a table and chairs for us as well to have dinner on. So I'm kind of running around like a lunatic, but yeah, I just thought I'd show you this cake because I'm very impressed with myself. If I stand for too long, like with my MA, like basically I just can't stand for very long. Like making that cake has absolutely killed me, and I'm already just, I don't really know, just like fatigued and stuff, and just, I think like the last couple of weeks, and then like the weekend with like going to the cinema, and then like the car boot sale, and then like Mickey on Monday, I think I'm just really tired, and I'm still like mentally really drained. Like I don't know, I feel like I'm still like not used to the rabbit. Well, obviously like I'm not used to the rabbit not being here. Like I'm just kind of a bit like not depressed, but just you know, like negatively mindset at the minute, and not massively, but it's also draining me physically. So anyway, making that cake has absolutely killed me. I'm so tired, and I knew this was going to happen. This is why I did all the tidying yesterday, because I knew just making this dinner for Matthew would do this to me. Like, what kind of life can you live when you can't even make a birthday cake and a dinner for your boyfriend for his birthday without being absolutely drained just after doing the cake? Like, I'm sweating. I'm like honestly, I feel like I could just sit down now for the rest of the night. I really want to make Matthew's dinner. Like, honestly, if I came in and told him that I felt horrible, he would just do it, but like, that's not the point. Like, I want to do it for him. So basically, I was going to make gnocchi, or gnocchi as I call it, but I know it's gnocchi. But I knew this might happen and I would get too tired, so I bought backup pre-made gnocchi and backup pre-made pesto. Basically, I was going to make like tofu gnocchi, like a gnocchi I call it, with pesto, and like I'm making like this drizzle thing to put on it with like tomatoes like on the vine and stuff, and it's just very fancy. So I still have to make the sauce for the tomatoes because it's not very hard, but the pesto, I'm going to have to use the pre-made pesto and the pre-made gnocchi basically because I'm too tired. Like, I'm just absolutely too tired, and he'll be finished in 45 minutes. He'll be home in just over an hour. I'm not ready. I haven't set up the table. I haven't blown, oh, I've got something in my eye. I haven't blown up the, oh, what is this? I haven't blown up the balloons. I haven't put up the banner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the banner and the balloons. Oh, the life of someone with chronic fatigue syndrome. What is in my eye, seriously? So I have a balloon pump, but I can't find it. This should be hilarious. Oh my god. Ow. How do you blow up balloons? Why won't it blow up? Oh, my head. Oh. Okay, I've always had this problem though. Like, I know I can't blow up balloons. That's why I have a balloon pump for these sorts of occasions. But I think it's been chucked out. What the heck? How do people blow up balloons? Right, there must be a hole in this. We'll try a different one. How do you blow up balloons? I have a serious issue. Oh, I suck. Okay, never mind. Matthew, can you blow your own birthday balloons up? Because I have the lung capacity of a 2-year-old. It's not in the middle, but it's the best I can do. This is what I've managed to do. I'll have to hurry because I've got music on in the background, but a little table, and I've managed to tidy up. So he will be home soon, so I need to go and get ready. Hey guys. It is the next day, so it's oh, what day is it? It's Thursday. I'm not well. I've been feeling like this for the last couple of days. I think it's a lot of things. I think it's definitely my ME, but I also think just like what happened with Rabbit is just not sitting with me right. Like, I have really bad hormones, and stress and like big kind of life things affects my hormones, which affects my ME. Hang on, I'm going to stand over here so it's a bit brighter so you can actually see me. So I think this month my hormones are just like majorly messed up, if I'm honest. Like, I've been feeling run down the last couple of days, and I think everything I did yesterday, like I made that cake, it took hours. I made 4 types of caramel, for God's sake. I've just stood up there to make a cup of tea and like, I'm not well. Like, it's definitely hormones and my ME. I honestly think it's the stress of losing the rabbit, setting off my hormones and my ME, and then doing a lot. And then I definitely did too much yesterday. And like, Matthew will kill me for saying that, because he'll be like, well, why did you do it? Like, he's always like, don't do anything special for my birthday, like I'm not bothered. So it's like, it's not like he asked me to do anything. If anything, it was the opposite, but it's like I can't not do anything for his birthday, so it's my own fault. I'm gonna go upstairs and try and sort myself out, and then I'm gonna get all the stuff from companies, record all the little clips, put them on Instagram, tag everyone. Then I'll show you guys, we'll put my Mickey up on the curtain rail, and then I'm gonna have to have the rest of the day off because I'm just not very well. Quickly show you this non-alcoholic wine that I got me and Matthew. So it's just Asda's, it's the Muscat non-alcoholic wine. It was like in the extra special range. It was £2.50, honestly, like extra special £2.50, that's amazing. Normally when people get me non-alcoholic wine, it's like just tastes like a fizzy fruit drink, and it's like, I'd rather have a glass of Coke. Like, I'm a sucker for fizzy pop. Like, seriously, I'm really bad for fizzy pop. I don't have it in the house though. Like, I very rarely have fizzy pop in the house. I only have it when we're out and about, so it's like a treat. And honestly, it's the nicest non-alcoholic wine ever. Like, it almost was alcohol. Like, it had this zing to it that was quite alcoholic. Yeah, I left my camera downstairs. So anyway, I've just done everything I needed to do for Instagram, and now I'm going to do it all for you guys. So let's do this. Please ignore the absolute state that I am. I have no idea what this is. It wasn't a bun, and then it's kind of done that. Oh, even just saying the word bun hurts. Actually, while it's here, I'll just do a little mini review. Basically, the foundation that I bought, the Locket foundation, the Kat Von D one, before I went to London like 4 weeks ago now, and then I've used it every time I went down to London, and then since I've been back home I've used it quite a few times as well. So I thought I was able to give a good review of it now. I was worried to use this down London because I know it's high coverage, so I thought it would be too hot and it would just like be too thick on my face. I don't know if that's just London, it just, everything just felt like all hot and sticky, so it probably wasn't the foundation. But anyway, so in London, this foundation was epic. I was so surprised. I think I was so hot and humid. It like obviously moistures your face because you're warm. It's like sebum and you're sweating and stuff. And that made my skin like hydrated. So the foundation worked with that really well. This one, it's not like oil control, but like, I can't really explain it, and it doesn't say on it anything about what it actually does. But basically for me, if my skin, well, if anyone's skin, but especially my skin, if it's not hydrated enough, it doesn't dry out, it produces more sebum and it gets oily, and that worked really well with this. And my skin looked flawless all day and all night at the events, and just all day wearing it, and I didn't even have to powder. My skin didn't get oily. It was insane. So the hot weather with this is amazing. Like, I remember halfway through the day I was like, I probably need to powder my nose, because my nose is the place that gets like oily, and sometimes my chin, like here. So yeah, I was like, I need to powder my nose, and then I would look in the mirror and just be like, it looks like I've still put it on this morning. Like, it is the best foundation in the world. So for that reason, I recommend it in the heat. Since getting back up to the northeast, it's a bit colder up here and it's not as humid, and it works a bit differently on my skin. So I've noticed that it creases really badly here. So what I did the last few times I've put it on is I put less on here, and it did make a difference. But if I'm in a hurry and I just quickly do my foundation, I forget. I noticed within 20 minutes of putting it on, it was already creasing. Like, it creases bad on my big cheek smile lines there. Nowhere else. Just there, and a tiny bit in the chin there in that line. So yeah, if I have time and I put this on properly and I don't put much on here, it's still epic. It's amazing coverage. I do still need to oil like a tiny bit on the nose compared to when I wore it in London, but not as much as my last foundation, which I thought my last foundation was epic. So oil control, it's amazing. Coverage, it's amazing, but it is thick. So yeah, just be careful if you have areas that like crease, or you normally have problem areas, because it doesn't cling to it, but it can crease, and then by the end of the day it might kind of emphasize them a little bit, but not really. Like, I'm just picking. So yeah, highly recommend it, but watch your crease lines and things if you live in a colder area like me. Sounds stupid, but your skin does change with the weather. The brush that I got, the foundation brush, the number 10, 100% recommend it. No problems with it. Absolutely love it. Love how it gets into the nose. So yeah, I do recommend them. Am I still on the lookout for that perfect foundation? Yes, of course I am. If I lived in London, and no I wouldn't be, because it was perfect in London, but up here in the colder weather, it does crease really badly there. So I'm gonna, like, I don't go out very often, so the next few times we go out, like Monday, I'm gonna be out all day with Matthew on his for his birthday. I'm gonna try really hard to put it on a little bit less here, and I'll let you know on Monday my final thoughts of what it's like to wear it if I pay attention to how much I'm putting on in my problem areas. But yeah, so it might be alright if I learn how to put it on better in my problem areas, which is a lot of work for a foundation, let's be honest. But if I can make it work, it's a really good foundation. Like, the coverage is insane. Okay, so I was really kindly gifted some solo goodies. If you watched last week's vlog, I said I've been gifted solo goodies, so we need to go and see the Solo movie so that I can give it a good review. So I have already seen all this because I've just done it on my Instagram. But yeah, so Disney sent me these, so thank you, Courtney. Some of the things are available in Disney Store, and then the rest is like Funko Pops. So if you go on like Original Funko on Instagram. So when we were in store the other week, you might have seen when me and Matthew were in Disney Store, Matthew looked at this little guy because we really loved him, and then I was gifted him. So how cool is that? So Chewy, obviously. Oh, he's so... Honestly, you know when you get teddies that you know you'll cuddle? And if you were little, you'd probably carry around with you, well, like with them, like everywhere you go. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I would do that now if I didn't already have a handbag to carry around. Honestly, like, I can't really explain what it is about him. And this might sound a little bit sad, but he kind of reminds me of the rabbit. He's just like the same kind of thickness and fluffiness and like length when he was lying down, sort of thing. So I don't know if that's just me, but Matthew agrees he does, and it's a little bit sad, but it's nice. So anyway, this is a little Chewy doll. You can see like his eyes. How cute is he? Is that even focusing? But yeah, so he's got like arms and legs. They move, but they don't stay there. And then look at his little feet. He's really nice. He really is nice. And even his little bag actually has a little pocket. I feel like I would put sweeties in there. Like if I was a little kiddie, put sweeties in there for later, like secret sweeties. So he is from Disney Store. He's available right now, obviously for the new Solo movie, which I did say to you after. Why has it gone really bright? There we go, is that better? So yeah, I'm sure I did give a review after seeing the Solo movie, but me and Matthew really loved it. I was surprised how much I liked the Solo movie. Yeah, I did give a review, didn't I? If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I was very skeptical. He's absolutely gorgeous. So he's £22 in Disney Store. Okay, so as I was just saying on my Instagram, I am terrible with pronunciation, but I got this Rio Durant. Durant. I don't really know how to say that. So this is, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it for you, like if you haven't seen it. But this is one of the guys from like the smuggler crew that he kind of ends up joining. Don't want to say too much, so I won't say any more. But he was really cute, and I loved his character, and it looks just like him. It's really cute. So that is an original Funko Pop of that. I'm building a right Funko Pop collection now. Okay, so that's that one. I'm guessing these are all around $10.99. That's like the collection on the back there of this like Han Solo collection. That's all the ones you can get. Okay, so this one, Kira, I want to say, but again, I am terrible with pronunciation. But basically, it's the main. Sorry, my nose ring needs twisted. Basically, it's the main woman in it. She's from Game of Thrones. I don't know what the actress's name is called. I love that character, and I can't wait to see where they take her character. I get the feeling they are going to do a second one just because of what happens at the end with her. That's all I'm going to say. She looks absolutely gorgeous. I love her so much. She's a little cutie, so that's that one. And then this one I think might have to be my favourite because it's Lando. Oh, Lando's in the originals, so if you haven't seen the original ones, then what are you doing? I think he did Lando so good. He did such a good Lando. It was so original. Oh, it was just really good. Like, you have to see it. But yeah, this is my little Lando Funko Pop. I'm really happy about that one. Oh, he's so cute. So that was that one, and that's everything in there. And then this is the bag, and I think this would be available in Disney Store, but I'm very happy about this bag. I really like it. I honestly really enjoyed it. I love Lando on the front there. Oh, I love it. I love Star Wars, I love merchandise, and I love the movie. So that's the stuff that I got from Disney Store. This next thing is from Universal Music. I can't believe they gifted me this, so thank you, Gemma, for sending me this. Oh my god, Mulan just celebrated its 20th anniversary like 2 days ago, although some people are saying in the UK it did. Where's my tea? Sorry, I've made myself a cup of tea and I'm very aware it's probably getting cold. But he said that Mulan didn't actually come out in the UK till October, but anyway, it's technically Mulan's 20th anniversary, or that's what people are saying. So Mulan for me was always my top Mulan, like top Disney movie, like it always was. I definitely still think it could be, or it's definitely at least top 5. There's just so many Disney movies these days, and I feel like I'm becoming more of a Disney fanatic every day. So I don't really know if it's still my favourite movie because it's just so hard to choose, but it's definitely still top 5. Like, I love this. Oh, like growing up, this was my favourite Disney movie. So yeah, Mulan. And the music, every single, like, I could literally recite you the whole Mulan movie. So anyway, they sent me this. It is a vinyl record of Mulan, and just look at that artwork. Oh man, the window behind is kind of like flashing. But how crazy beautiful is this vinyl? So it's got quite a lot of like, oh, just all of the amazing songs on. My camera just filled up, so that was annoying. So hopefully there's enough space. But yeah, it's got Man Out of You on, the Christina Aguilera Reflection, and then look at the back. Oh my god! How just, oh sorry, the light's like shining up from the window, but how beautiful is that? I just don't know whether to display them or not, or just keep them nice, but I am still on the hunt for a good vinyl player, record player. But yeah, they're getting more popular, so they are more affordable, but I don't really want one of the ones that look like a suitcase unless I find a really nicely coloured one, which at the minute I haven't. Well, I once found like a really nice mint green one, but it was like 80 quid and it's like, ugh. So anyway, that was from Universal Music. They have given me a link to where you can get this, so I will put that below if you guys are interested in that. The next thing, whoo, told you there was a lot. This is the last thing from company. So if you remember 3 or 4 weeks ago now, 4 weeks probably, when I went down to London, when I went 3 weeks in a row the first time I went, when I did that cancer research thing, we're still waiting for that video, by the way. I can't wait to see it. It's been ages. So yeah, there was that. I went to the Illamasqua event on the evening for the new Colour Veil blusher, the gel blusher. Really want to try it because it's supposed to be good for like textured skin, so like acne and everything. So yeah, they've sent me them, and my goodness, they sent me all 6 colours. I was expecting like 1, maybe even a tester pot just to try. They've sent me all 6. I'm very spoiled right now, like, oh, I don't even know, like, crazy my life. But anyway, so this is the box. I have worked for Illamasqua before. I did a Halloween tutorial with them. I don't know if it was last year or if it was the year before. I kind of want to say it was the year before. It might have been the year before, but I did a mermaid tutorial using their stuff, and I used eyeshadows, and I'll put a picture at the side actually. Their lipsticks and their eyeshadows, by the way, are beautiful. I love their the packaging. Like the last box I got like this, I remember opening it and just being like, wow, that's some really nice stuff. Thank you for coming to our Colour Veil launch event. We really hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the delay in getting these out to you. It's obviously been a few weeks, but that's fine because I've been busy anyway. We hope you love the products. So yeah, they sent me this. It's an Illamasqua bag. How nice is this bag? So I'll come up a bit closer. Well, honestly, that lighting, maybe I should like close the blind. So look, even look at the zip on that. I love the Illamasqua vibe. It's just like the whole kind of artwork and stuff. So that's that. They sent me a brush, a cheek brush. IL280 is the number of this brush. So I will let you know how that goes once I use it. This is the box. I will get out a different colour from what I just swatched on Instagram. So that's the one I just swatched on Instagram. So look at these boxes. How cute are these? Hang on, I'll have to put this down or it's just not going to focus. Okay, there we go. There is. So this is Fission. It's like a nice light pink. It honestly looks lush. I just watched that one on Instagram, so that's that one. Enema? So it's like a enema. It can't be enema. Isn't that what you stick up your butt to make you go to the toilet? Excuse the crudeness. So that's that one. Like a nice peachy orangey. Consume. It's like a nice deep reddy peach. Infatuate. So it's like a, what's the difference with them two? That one's more purpley based than that one. So that one's more orangey based, that one's more purpley red based. So that's Infatuate. Sorry, it's just not focusing. Come on, camera. I'm hungry. It is lunchtime. Can you hear my stomach? Oh wow, that was a big tummy hiccup. Entice, which is like a deep orange. This one looks really cute. It's like a rosy, peachy pink tonic. Looks really nice actually. So we're gonna get... Actually, I want to get that red one out. Infatuate out. It's like a dusty red, dusty burgundy with a hint of, I can't explain it. It's like a dusty red. Anyway, we'll get this one out. Tasty. Oh my god, I'm a sucker for makeup, I really am. I don't know how to put half of it on, but it doesn't mean I can't like it. And then there's like a little Illamasqua thing on there. And yes, by the way, because I get hate comments on my nails all the time, these are my real nails, so please no hate. Like just, you know, when people are just bored and nasty and they're like, yeah, cut your nails, and it's like, no, I like them. Anyway, so that's this colour. Oh my god, they smell so nice. I can't even tell you. Right, so it's like a jelly. Can you see that wobbling? Look at that. It's so funny. Right, so I'm going to work it into the back of my hand. Hopefully it'll focus. Right. So I have a lot on my finger, by the way. You're not supposed to, well, I wouldn't recommend putting that much on. So look at that, it already builds straight out. So it's really like, it's honestly like nothing else I've ever tried. It's like cream, it's up my nail. It's like, it dries pretty quick. Like you kind of blend it around like that. And it's really like jelly creamy. I can't even explain it. It is, but it's really light. It's so built, like, oh, I can't explain it. It's nice. So anyway, so that's like that. And then you touch it again and it's kind of semi-dry. It's quite quick, but you've got enough time to blush it out. It's very blendable, so you can blend it out around the edges. It's and it's also buildable. So I'm going to blend the edges just to like soften that cheek, like if it was your cheek. So there we go. Now it's not as much of a circle. See that? And then you could blend it again just to make it lighter. And if you blended enough, honestly, it would just, there we go. So that would be like your cheek. I don't even know if that's showing up, but honestly, I am kind of obsessed. So I'll see what it's like on my cheek next time I use it. I'll let you guys know. Well, the first time I use it, I've never used it before. So yeah, I'm very intrigued. That's actually a really nice colour. Can you see that from there? If that was like on my cheek. Let me know if you want to see like an everyday makeup look that I do. Like maybe I should do one with my Kat Von D covering my acne and then like trying out these blushes so I see what they're like on my cheeks. Like if I can blend them out on my skin without like being able to see all my scars. Like let me know if anyone would actually be interested in an everyday makeup routine for acne and scarring. So yeah, I kind of feel like I'm in the mood for that. That might be fun. We'll do that maybe. So let me know. All the stuff I got sent from companies. Yeah, so while I was in London, I literally, apart from food and everything, I only bought stuff in Primark, which I'm going to do a Primark haul. So I bought one thing in Disney Store. So I will go and grab it. I really need to record a Disney haul for this month. I've got so much to do. I'm getting stressed again. Right, I'm kind of really feeling that. The smell, the colour, the blend. I am impressed. Oh, it's making me. Anyway, so look at that though. Can you see that? Can you see that? This is what I bought when I was in London. It's the only thing I bought while I was in London apart from a few things in Primark. Hello! Look what I brought home. Oh my god. How just goals is this? I mean seriously, look at it. I really just don't have enough Hercules merchandise. I mean, who actually does though? Because it just doesn't exist. I'd heard that they were bringing out a whole Hercules range, and honestly, you've probably seen it a few times, even on my vlogs going into Disney Store. Like I always look at it. I really want Meg. She's absolutely gorgeous. I really want Hades. Like I want these two basically. Like, I'm trying not to spend too much money. And Phil is cute as well, so that will be cute. But honestly, like I kind of really want these two. Like yeah, I'm trying to pick up with money. Like me and Matthew are trying to save up to go back to Disneyland now. Like especially with the help of that car boot sale. Like we are hoping to go back to Disneyland this year, summertime. That's all I'm going to say, but we haven't booked anything yet. The only really naughty thing I bought in London, I really was very good. I really didn't even know how I was going to get it back from London, but it did fit in the suitcase. Hannah, who I was with when I bought it, there was 2 left in store and we both got one. So Hannah, I blame you for this. No, but I really wanted it. I do think I'm going to get them out. I am going to get them out actually, and I'm hoping to make a Hercules section on my shelves in the other room, and I really want to get back to filming in there. It's just a bit crazy right now with a lot of business stuff in there. So but yeah, I want to make a Hercules section because there's just not enough Hercules in the world. Hercules, Mulan, Hunchback, like the 90s Disney is just my favourite. I mean obviously, you know I'm obsessed with 90s. Let's hang Mickey up. Oh my god, did I even show you him? Oh, I'm so bad. I showed you the cup, I'm sure I did. But this is June Mickey. How nice is he? I actually like him a lot more than I thought. Not that I didn't think I would like him, but 60s as an era is not my favourite. So, yeah. This is actually Matthew's favourite so far. Like, we were talking about it the other day. Like, after I'd gotten him. And this is now Matthew's. Like, when we like to, like, rate every time I get a new one. Like, favourite to like least favorite. Not that we don't like them, just, you know, just kind of rate them. And there's none of them I don't like. That's silly because they're obviously all gorgeous and like unique. But yeah, so this is actually Matthew's favorite, and he's actually higher up in my list as well. Then I thought, so this is embroidery, love and peace. He's all denim, obviously, 60s. He's got a heart there because it was all love and peace. Tie-dye because of the love and peace. And then, yeah, denim. And then it says on there, 6 of 12. And then on the back, so this time it's like green themed. I'm sure I showed you the cup and then his little denim tail there. So how nice is he? I am actually very impressed, very much loving him. So I'm going to put him up. So let's put him up. Right. I'm going to put June up. There we go. I've moved him along. He does not want to stay up though, does he? January, February, March, April, May, June. That's not July. But yeah, how cute do they look? I'm super happy. I'm so lucky that I've managed to get all 6 so far because I know loads of people haven't. 4 o'clock in the morning starts, guys. It all pays off. I'm going to have a few hours chilling now because I'm absolutely knackered and I'm going to have some lunch and I'll get back to you in a bit. Is there a dinosaur emoji? How dare you? Sorry, I found a dinosaur emoji. I found 2. What are you doing?
This is what a baby looks like.
I'm not a baby, I'm on my phone. Just posted an Instagram picture and I'm replying to people's comments. Massage. Everyone, I'm still not feeling great, but I feel a little bit better, but not great. Wow, that's gone really bright. I never even noticed when it does that. I have to go and pick up the Asda shopping because we've literally got no food in. There was no delivery slots left and I was like, oh, we've got like nothing in though, like it can't be delayed till the next day. And then, but there was click and collect, so I was like, well, it's kind of just as easy except from you go and pick it up, but at least I don't have to walk around Asda. Well, I've already clicked and now I'm going to go and collect my Asda shopping. So I've never done it this way before. I honestly do think I prefer getting delivered to the house, but there was no delivery slots left. So yeah, that's why I'm dressed. I've just quickly got ready like an absolute Disney freak again because that is my life and I love it. And yeah, what is that? Oh, that is so cute. There was 3 birds sat in front of the rabbit's bush. It's like they know. Oh, I'm sorry if I don't show you it very much or like show you it being planted and stuff, or I didn't show you it being planted. It's just still very like upsetting. Like, oh, I can't go down there basically without like crying. In fact, I better stop talking about it. Like, it still really hurts. I'm not gonna lie, like it hurts. Anyway, let's stop that subject because I need to go. So I have to go and pick up my groceries between 10 and 11 and it's coming up 25 past 10 now. So yeah, I've just quickly shoved my clothes on, brushed my teeth and all that good stuff. And I'm going to go and get my grocery shopping. I have no idea where to get it. Oh, this is scary. Please have your ID ready. Oh, good thing I brought it. So they're just going to bring it out to my car. May as well turn the car off because I don't know how long I'm going to be sat here. Okay, so that was weird. Like, this thing is right next to the door, but I had to get out because she went around the back of the car and then waited for me. Like, I've literally never done this before. Like, I assumed I should get out, do you know what I mean? So anyway, I was like, but how do I get out? Like, with that, like, right there, squeeze out of the door. Like, if I was like pregnant or disabled or any bigger or anything, like, I would not have been able to get out. So it's a pretty weird system. Maybe I should have pulled back, obviously quicker than me going in and doing the grocery shopping. So my camera is majorly dying as it cut me off in the car. But yeah, I got the shopping and I'm weirdly feeling nowhere near as tired as I usually would be carrying in bags from the car, but it's because I didn't do the shopping, I just picked it up. So I actually do kind of like that method, but I still would rather have it delivered to the house because it's a weird feeling just going out, collecting them and coming back. But anyway, it's done now. I'm going to charge this battery and I'll get back to you in a bit. How cool is this top, by the way? It's like a Primark one, but like years ago. Anyway, I have spoken to you today, I know I have. Oh, I'm a bit stressed today. I have basically, hang on, is the light on me? There we go. I have been at the computer all day Oh, like I knew today was going to be that, but I got a lot done and I kind of got a bit more of a, I don't know what's going on, a bit more of a time frame sorted out for like, basically I've been working on Secret Project all day. Secret Project is definitely coming down to it now, like there's so much done now, but now it's kind of getting, it's taken so long to get to this point, like I'm getting stressed because it's like, what if it's too late, because it's like, it's the middle of June already, like end of June coming up, and it's just taking so long. So I'm a little bit stressed, but I'm alright. So I've gotten a lot done today though, and I mean a lot. I've even got something coming today in the post, like same day delivery. I've got the hallway is full of boxes. Like me and Matthew have got so much to do to set up in the garage. But I'm pretty sure that Secret Project is going to be launching at the end of July. At the latest, beginning of August. That's if something that comes on Monday goes well. If the thing that comes on Monday doesn't go well, I'm going to flip my lid because it will have been 6 samples and it's still not right. So fingers crossed the sample that comes on Monday will be right, and if it does, like, it'll be going ahead. Anyway, I'm blabbing. I'm gonna make some dinner because it's nearly 6 o'clock, and yeah, just been one of those days, I guess. Hey guys, I'm very aware that you are on a really bad slant, but there is nothing I can do about it. I don't understand why the camera's doing it. I have tried before I left the house a million times to try and get it straight, so I apologise. But anyway, it is Saturday and I am just, it's really bright. I can't really do much when I'm driving about changing the, yeah, anyway, it's Saturday and I'm just heading to my sister's. I wanted to go to the car boot sale. To be honest, I have so much work to do, and I have actually been working this morning. But anyway, so I was working a bit this morning, so I'm a little bit behind. It's like 11:10 and the car boot sale starts at 12:30. Obviously you can go at any time. It's on till 3:30. It's basically the car boot sale that me and Matthew did last week, but instead of going as a buyer, instead of going as a seller, sorry, I'm going as a buyer. I really don't want to spend that much money. Matthew has like politely asked me not to bring too much rubbish home, as he put it, because obviously we've just done a car boot sale to help clear out the house and like try and fund a Disneyland trip, which hopefully we're going to do in the next couple of months. Urgh, fingers crossed. Still looking into that, but yeah, so I'm just going to go along. I'm going to go with my sister because I haven't hung out with her for quite a while. Like I speak to her every day, and my nephew. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my sister and my nephew at this car boot sale. Obviously with me being at it last week, I know that it's okay for the pram and everything. He's just had 4 jabs a couple of days ago, so he's not very well, but he's feeling a bit better today, so we're gonna get him out in the fresh air and yeah, just have a fun time at the car boot sale.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Open the...
Yeah, we'll go around. How long were we here? I mean, like not even 20 minutes. And I bought an Xbox game for Matthew. Amy bought me some candy floss. And you bought a violin.
Violin. Would you like to see the violin?
Go on then, get the violin out, Amy. And there's a little grummy baby that doesn't like car boot sales.
This violin's for him.
Yeah. I actually think it was a good price though for £12. Like, I was expecting that to say like 25.
Yeah.
Nuts.
That's a nice case as well.
Yeah, it's a nice case. And I got a £2.50 game for Matthew. Not bad. We're just in Durham Market, just having a look around. Oh my god, I really want this. God. By the way, we're at Metro Centre now. As you do, nip through, why not? Let's see it. Let me see. Oh, that's funny. What a busy day we've had. I hope I've recorded enough. That was annoying. Camera ran out of space. I must have filmed a lot of talking this week because the camera's nearly full up. Anywho, yeah. So we've had quite a busy day. We were at the car boot sale. Then we went up to Durham Marketplace because Amy wanted to buy some crystals. And then we went to Metro Centre. So I hope I managed to record a lot. We actually only went into Disney Store and Primark at Metro. Primark was shutting in like 10 minutes, so I don't think I managed to record anything Primark, but there was nothing new. I'm also trying to do everything on my Instagram as well, which I've mentioned a few times, so make sure you follow me on there. I am absolutely starving. Like, I thought me and Amy were going to have time for pizza from Pizza Express. I love that pizza. But then she's had to leave because the bin needs put to bed. Like, we've had to come back. She's dropped me off at my car and she's now gone round to get the bin to come back and put them to bed. So yes, I'm just gonna head home, I guess. I'm absolutely starving though. The only thing I bought at the car boot sale was this, a game for Matthew, Devil May Cry for the Xbox. So that, and the only thing, and some candy floss, and then oh, I bought, this is the only thing I've bought all day because I'm really trying to be good with my money. Like, I really, really want to go back to Disneyland. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This is the only thing I bought, and it's the Britney Spears album that she released in 2016, I want to say. Basically, when this was released, I was on a year-long placement in a lab, and I had no money because it was an unpaid placement. Because it was a full-time job and I have ME, I had no time for nothing. I literally went to work and slept, like Matthew had to make all the meals. Like, it was such a hard year, so I was barely on Instagram, YouTube, nothing. So yeah, I just didn't even pay attention to the fact that Britney had bought an album, and then I clicked the other day and I was like, I need that. So even though I'm really obsessed with the new Christina Aguilera album, I'm going to put this on as well. So anyway, I'm going to drive home and hopefully Matthew has some food ready for me getting in because I'm absolutely starving. So let's go. So, hey guys, it is Sunday. Sorry I didn't get back to this last night, but I was so tired after getting in from spending the day with Amy, and she's tired today as well. I'm actually editing the weekly vlog like right now, and I've gotten to the bit where it's technically the end of the weekly vlog. I know it's only Sunday, but I'm going out tomorrow with Matthew for his birthday. We are going to go to Forbidden Corner. Unless I don't feel very good, in which case we're just going to have to stay in and maybe do it Tuesday, or to be honest, we've got a lot of work to do, so if we don't end up going, we don't end up going. I'm basically just not feeling great still. I think I've mentioned it a million times in this vlog. But yeah, so I'm just editing it up now, getting it all done so that I can just put it on YouTube, and then me and Matthew can possibly go out tomorrow. That is the plan. Hopefully I'll be feeling better and we can go out. Otherwise, at least it's done, and then I can spend the next 2 days with Matthew because he's 2 days off the next 2 days, if that even makes sense. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to come on and say goodbye, and I'm sorry this weekly vlog was long and boring. I feel like there was a lot of talking. I know you guys are always great though, and you're like, no Sarah, we come here to see what you do, and I guess that's what I do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this weekly vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.